Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're continuing with Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. This is now episode 3. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, basically now we've entered Atlantis, but again, Sophia Hatgood has got herself in trouble, and for the second time today, she's been kidnapped. We've used the stones on the spindle, and we've used the orichalcum bead on the statue. So let's open up the door, so now we'll continue on. Okay, so here we are. This area is gigantic. It's got so many rooms. Some rooms are empty and some things contain items of high importance, including a bronze gear. So make sure you look high and make sure you look low. Now some rooms also do have these grates which can lead to other rooms. But also, running around the corridors, you'll see your occasional soldier. And if he finds you, he'll confront you. And that's when you've got to try and defend yourself. Failing to do so will result in death. Now you can knock them down, but they will get up again. However, you get knocked down, you will not be getting up from that. But anyway, some rooms do have names, and some of them are just called rooms. But again, this room is empty, so we don't need to go there. So we're doing some backtracking. Now some of these soldiers you have to confront because they have very, very important items. Right, so another empty room, but we do have a grate, which is great. Especially when it goes to areas you cannot reach by opening a door. Because some areas are sealed away. And the only way to access them are by going through secret grates. But these crabs will not harm you. Right, brilliant. Because this area we can't access any other way. So, hopefully there's going to be something handy in this area. Right, we've got some more parts. We're going to pick up the bronze spooked wheel. Bingo. Any more? Again, look high, look low. No, it's fine. So that is again a very, very important part. We need that for the machine room. Any more? No, we're going to backtrack. So go back to this room, go back through that grate. And that'll take us back to where we were before. And it should stay open. There we go. Walk to grate. Again, it's going to be edited down a lot. Right, we're done here. We keep going. Okay, so again, there's going to be plenty of rooms, plenty of stuff to see and do. Also, got to try and remember where all the rooms are. Okay. Again, nothing in there except crabs. Okay, there we go. Okay, again, a very, very handy room, but again, we don't have all the items, so again, we'll come back later, but at least now we know where it is. That is the lava room. We're going here. Right, we've got another grate. It's probably not going to take us anywhere of high importance, but it's always handy to know. So we're going to crawl through. Again, it's just a plain, basic room. Right, so that didn't actually take us far away. But anyway, we've been in there, we've been in there. Right, on we go. We still haven't had any confrontations yet with the enemies. But soon we must, because we do have to collect items. And sometimes you actually have to go around this outer section as well. Right, let's confront one, shall we? Why not?
You must be Indiana Jones. Looks like your adventure is over.
Another Nazi stooge. Put him up.
Okay. They can punch him in the throat, punch him in the face, or punch him in the stomach. But yeah, if you fail this, you die. There you go, not be many of those in this video.
Looks like he's got some rations.
Right, pick up a sausage. There we go. We're done. Okay, so once you've knocked him out, then it will disappear off the face of the earth for a short period of time and then be back in place again. In the meantime, let's go through a few more rooms and see what we can find in these areas. As again, there's a lot to see, a lot to do. Right, we're going to use a orichalcum bead here, but not quite yet because we don't have enough in our possession. But you can get more over the course of this section. And we do that by picking up lava in the lava room and using it in the machine room. But again, we don't have all the parts to get the job done. But we're still finding rooms of no importance. So we continue through the hallway. Soon we've got to go down this corridor around the outside. Because again, we've got to try and find very important items. And as random as it sounds, a rib cage is a very important item. Right, again, there's nothing here except for crabs. Right, another room. We'll investigate it, see what's there. Right, we pick up the statue head. Seen a lot of those today. Right, we use that for the lava room. But again, now we know where it is. The lava room, I mean. We know where the statue head is, in my pocket. With all the other things in my pocket. Right, we're going to go around this outer section, but we might have another confrontation. We'll see how it goes. If we can avoid him, we shall do it. If we must confront him, then we must do it. Right, he's running away from me, that's fine. In the meantime, let's see what we've got in here. Nothing. Backtrack. Okay. We'll try here. Okay, we have a ladder. Fantastic. Use the ladder with the hole. Superb. Okay, we pick up the cup. Now we use this for lava. Yes, you heard right. Right, we go over the gap, and while we're here, pick it up for a second time. Right, pick up the ladder and take it with you. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go around this hallway. But yes, Indiana Jones is going to be absolutely exhausted after all this. He's got to do a lot of running in this area. Right, again, the question mark. This is hopefully we're going to find a rib cage, which we need to capture a crab from the crab room. There we go. So, we're not going to pick up the entire skeleton, just going to pick up his rib cage.
Now, this might be useful.
Superb. Right, we'll continue. Okay, on we go. Now, once Barwood and Falstein completed the rough outline of the story, Barman wrote the actual script, and the team began to conceive the puzzles and design the environments. The Atlantean artifacts and architecture devised by lead artist William Eakin were made to resemble those of the Mayan civilization. While the game in turn implies that the Mayans were inspired by Atlantis, Barwood intended for the Atlantean art to have an alien feel to it, with machines seemingly operating on a yet unknown physics, rather than on magic. Right, we've very nearly done a full rotation. There's not many rooms we haven't been into, but we still haven't found where Sophia Hapgood is being held captive. But also, now we've got quite a few items in our possession, so now we can actually go back to some of the other rooms and use them to gain other items, including the crab, which we're going to go to now. So now we have the rib cage, we're going to go to the crab room. But still quite a lot to see and do here. Now, what we're going to do here is put the sausage inside the rib cage.
It worked.
And we put it inside the pool.
I hope this catches crabs.
Right, now we've got to try and let nature take its course. There we go. The snap confirms it. Now we pick up the rib cage, which now contains a crab. So there we go. Indiana Jones, you've got a crab in your pocket. On we go. Okay, so we got to go to the machine room, but also we need to go to the lava room. So we're going to try and find that first. We still haven't found where Sophia Hapgood is being held, but it's got to be around here somewhere. So we're going to try and find the lava room, which I know is around here somewhere. It's always handy that they are labelled. There we go. Head to the lava room. There's still a few more things we've got to find. Right, okay, we have found it. So we've got the cup and we've got the statue head. So we use the statue head on the plaque. Right, you've done that wrong, Jamie. Right, pick it up first. Use the stone cup and place it on the pedestal. Right, then we use the statue head. I was going to burn his hands off. There you go.
Aha.
So not only does it have a crab in his pocket, it also has a cup of lava in his pocket. But yeah, only Indiana Jones can do that. Right, now we've got to go and find the machine room. We can only do it once you've got all the machine parts. And I think we do. I think so. But we still got to find the prison room, which amazingly I've still not found. So it might be one of these grates we might need to go into to get to the prison room. Right, okay. Try and avoid conversations. Let's go down here. Why not? Where's the machine room? I believe it's up here, isn't it? Again, a lot of backtracking here. Right, where's the machine room? There we go. Can we avoid confrontation? I'll give it a good go. You can always hide. The hide and seek technique does sometimes work. There we go. Superb. Right, machine room. Okay, so have we got everything we need? Right, we need a cog. We've got the cog. We use it with that, the peg.
Now that looks much better.
Superb. Right, we go up here. Now this is where we find, and this is how we create orichalcum. But this isn't going to be possible without lava. As random as it sounds, Indiana Jones has got lava in his pocket. So we're going to use the lava-filled cup and place it in the funnel. And let it do its thing. It should do. Now the cog is in place. It's an amazing contraption. Superb. It doesn't create just one orichalcum bead. It creates loads. And this level, you need loads of them. That should be plenty. Right, now we're going to go down and pick them all up. Now you can do that as many times as you like. Depends how greedy you want to be, really, doesn't it? But anyway, we're going to pick up that cog for a second time. But in the meantime, we're going to pick up the beads in the dish. How many are there?
Well, well, orichalcum beads.
Maybe Indiana Jones will tell me. But anyway, I'm going to pick up the cog. Okay, how many do we have in our possession? Let's have a look. Look at the orichalcum.
I have a handful of beads.
Okay, he's got a handful. Okay, on we go. Atlantis. Right, we've got to try and open some of these gates. That will take us to other areas. So we're going to open up the grates. And take us to another area, which you can't access by going the normal passageway. And we find our second eel figurine in this game. So we're going to pick it up as well. It's an eel sculpture. There we go. So many handy things in his possession. The addition of the 3 different paths was suggested by Falstein and added about 6 more months of development time, mainly because the extra dialogue had to be implemented for the interaction between Indiana Jones and Sophia Hapgood. Altogether, the game took around 2 years to finish, starting in early 1990 and lasting up to the floppy disk release in June 1992. The only aspect Barwood was not involved in was the production of the enhanced Talkie Edition released in CD-ROM in May 1993, which was instead handled by Tamlin Bara. Right, we're going to go to the Sentry Room very soon, but hopefully now we can find this prison room. In that prison room, believe it or not, there's going to be a guard, and we've got to try and take him out. But again, we have plenty of orichalcum. So in we go to this room. In this room, we're going to find a grate, which is going to open up and then claw through. So yeah, we're getting there. It's slow, but we're getting there. Right, here we go. Now, right in front of our nose is a sentry statue. But again, we've got plenty of orichalcum. We're going to place it in the statue. It's not going to end well for this guy. However, he doesn't know it yet. Here we go. thinking about it. There we go. There he goes, crushed to death. Right, we've got to go back the way we came now. Walk to the vent. Right, now we're going to head to the sentry room. Which is not too far away, but luckily there's no guards around this area. We're safe. For the moment of time, anyway. There you go, we're safe here as well. In we go to the sentry room. Okay, we've got a large double door, a pool of water, and a fish statue with its mouth open. We're going to use some orichalcum and place it in its mouth. Oops.
Uh-oh, that didn't work very well.
Okay, his head fell off. Okay, plan B. We're going to use some more orichalcum. Not for his mouth. We're going to place it in the eel sculpture's mouth and then throw it in the water.
Hey, it's getting hot.
Superb. However, we're still not done yet. More orichalcum. Place it in the fish statue's mouth. There you go. What way to make an entrance? We use the large double door. Now we're going to go to the dungeon. However, we can't rescue her yet. But we're going to make a start. Now, because this century statue completely and utterly disintegrated, we've got to try and pick up some of its statue parts. We're going to pick up the statue part that's lying on the floor. Now, I'd love to go and talk to her now, but unfortunately we can't rescue her yet. She's going to come back. So she's not going to be quite pleased with that.
Jones, don't you dare leave me here, you troglodyte!
Right, we're going to go to the canal. Okay, unfortunately we've got a hazard in the way. We've got a gigantic, massive, human-eating octopus in our way. But anyway, it's feeding time. However, I'm not lunch for the octopus. We just happen to have a trapped crab. We're going to throw it in the water. Bon appetit. There you go, that keeps him occupied. So we've got to jump over to the other side. So Indiana Jones, you're going to get a little bit wet again. Now this is a crab-like raft, and like many things, it moves when you apply orichalcum to its mouth. But luckily, we still have some. So apply the orichalcum into the crab's mouth.
Whoa, this thing's got a motor.
Right. It moves, it floats. Now we've got to use these stones again. We've got to use the right one for the right spindle. Here we go. Now again, quite a lot of these areas, there's nothing there to pick up. But again, you've got to use the right stone for the right one. Going to use the moonstone this time and place it on the spindle. Superb. Float to the opened gate. Right, we're going to dismount here and go up the stairs. I can't remember what's up there though. Walk to the doorway. Okay, of course, we pick up a crescent-shaped gear. Alright. Superb. On we go. Okay, now you can use this as many times as you like. You don't have to use more orichalcum. So, again, we're going to stand on it and keep going. Float to the gate. Now I'm going to take a wild guess and assume it's the smallest one, because it's the only one we haven't used yet.
It's a stone disc with earthly images carved into it.
Right, use the wellstone with the spindle. Right, on we go. Okay, another door. So dismount and go for the door. Okay, float to the archway. Walk to the archway. Okay, Indiana Jones, time to cause some chaos. Right, we've got to try and open this door. First things first, got to use the chain and connect it to the statue arm. Okay, we just happen to have a ladder. So we're going to use the ladder with the century statue. Now we've got to open up the chest plate. Like I say, causing chaos. Right, now we look at it. Because basically, we've got to build it. Right, so now we've got to try and remember what we do here. Right, first one is there. Then we place this one there. And we place that one in the middle. And we place that one there. And then we put the orichalcum in the hole. Superb. Okay. Now we use the chain. With the other bronze loop.
I better get down from here first.
Yeah, get down first. Use the chain with the bronze loop. Okay, now we use it again. So again, we look at the chest plate. So basically, we've got to try now and reverse it. So again, look at the chest plate. Now that one goes there. Okay, and again, place the orichalcum in its mouth. Boom! Now you don't want to make too many mistakes there, because failing to do so, you'll be wasting orichalcum beads. Right, now we're going to get down. Now I'm going to pick up the ladder. I cannot remember if we need it or not, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. Okay, also going to pick up the hinge pin, which plays a big part. Right, we're not done yet. We're now going to go back and rescue, finally, Sophia Hapgood. But again, a bit of backtracking is in order here. But once these doors are open, they'll stay open. But yes, we need the hinge pin to keep the door open for when we let Sophia Hapgood out of the dungeon. So again, do a little bit of backtracking and a little bit of editing. Okay, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but anyway, we're making good progress here. Right, we walk to the doorway. Right, here we go to the dungeon. Okay, so now we've got everything we need. So now we're going to talk to Sophia Hapgood, but also we're going to give her the hinge pin. Okay, give the hinge pin to Sophia.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Maybe we'll think of something.
Okay, we'll talk to her.
Sophia,
What?
I just crawled through a mile of mud for you.
It was a picnic compared to life in this cell.
Are you all right?
I'll feel a lot better once you open this cell.
Did you miss me?
Put it this way, even your company beats this cell.
Okay, we're going to open the cage.
Are you sure this is safe?
I've got a plan.
Which is?
Brace the cage with a hinge pin.
You know, that just might work. There!
Superb!
You know, I had to slug you.
Come on, Sophia, don't be angry.
Angry? You left me rotting in this hellhole!
Well, if that's how you feel, maybe you should stay here.
Maybe I will.
Great idea.
Fine.
Fine.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I think Nurab Sol made me do it.
Is that so? Dangerous fella, that Mr. Sal.
Yeah. Well, we better be going.
You little softy. Okay, Sophia Hapgood, where's my kiss? Okay, we're going to pick up the hitch pin. We need it for a second time.
I can't. It's wedged in too tight.
Okay, we'll open the cage. Right, now we can pick it up. Superb. There's quite a few things in this game you've got to use more than once. Right, so again, we are back as a team again. Okay, here we are again. But now, Sophia is with me. So what I'm going to do here, to save a little bit of time for this video, rather than go left, I'm going to go right. But again, 1 stone per spindle. So, I'm going to float over to it. I'm going to use the sunstone with the spindle. There we go. Float to the open gate. Now, the voiceover recordings for the approximately 8,000 lines of dialogue took about 4 weeks and was done with actors from the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. Harrison Ford was not able to record Indiana Jones' voice, so the substitute actor Doug Lee was used. The talkie version was later included as an extra game mode in the Wii version of the 2009 action game Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings, which I've never actually played before. And distributed via digital content delivery service Steam as part of the Windows XP, Windows Vista, Mac OS X the same year. Right, again, we're going to use the moonstone this time. Again, I'm guessing here.
It doesn't quite fit.
No, it's not that one. Okay, it's 1 chance in 3. There we go. The versions of the Wii are available on Steam, have improved MIDI versions of the soundtrack along with both voices and text. Right, we're going to go through the archway. I think now I've got everything I need to get this job done. We're not too far away now. Right, yes, I did cause quite a lot of chaos here, but now we can finally go through the open door.
Indy, Nurab Sal is here. I sense his presence.
Hold on a minute. Where exactly is he?
Right around the corner, I'm sure of it.
Forget it. We don't have time for this.
That's what you think.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It's all happening around here. Okay, follow. Walk to the hall.
In here, Indy. Follow me.
I shall do indeed. Walk to the door.
Ah, Dr. Jones.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Do you sense something different here? Yeah, I sense it too. Right, we've got to go and talk to her. If it is her, that is. Talk to Sophia.
Sophia.
I hear you.
Come on, Sophia. Let's get out of here.
Never.
I'm staying right here with the spirit who guides my thoughts.
Sophia, is that you?
The woman that was is now
The king that shall ever be.
Address me accordingly, please.
So are you a girl or a guy now or what?
Flesh means nothing. I am the great spirit incarnate.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we cleared that up. Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? Speak your mind.
Charles.
You sound like you're possessed.
Possessed? By what?
By Nurab Sal.
Well, you're wrong. We're just friends.
Okay, we've got to do something about this. So, what we're going to do is, we've got to look at her necklace.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Right, so of course, the eyes are flashing. What we're going to do here, we're going to place some orichalcum in its mouth.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Drop it, why don't you?
Nurab Sal won't let me.
Luckily, we've still got the gold box. So use the gold box with the necklace.
No!
Sorry, Sophia. So long, Nurab Sal.
Thanks, Indy. If you hadn't done that, I'd be as dead as that monster.
Right. So a little bit like Lord of the Rings. Chuck it in the lava. Right, now up here is another item. We pick up the scepter. Superb. Right, I believe that's all we need here. So, on we go. According to Rogue Leaders, the story of Lucasarts' Fate of Atlantis was a commercial hit. Noah Feldstein reported it as Lucasarts' all-time most successful adventure title in 2009, at which point its lifetime sales had surpassed 1 million units. He recalled that the game's player audience was 30% female, a higher figure that most Lucasarts titles had achieved before its release. Right, on we go now. Walk to the hall. We are not far away. We really aren't. We go to the door. Okay, this is this massive contraption. This is called a hulking machine. Looks like something to appear in Total Recall. This will be used the hinge pin and the scepter. Right, up we go.
Going up?
I'll wait down here.
Suit yourself.
Now on the left hand side we find some strange markings. We'll use that very soon. In the meantime we're going to use the scepter and place it in the left slot to make a left lever. We're then going to use the hinge pin and place it in the right slot to make a right lever. Then again we're going to use some more orichalcum and again going to place it in a mouth, which will make it light up. Right, we push the left lever up. And we push the right lever up, which should set it on its way.
It's working. Get on board, Sophia.
There we go. Now we've got to match those markings that was on the floor. So, we pick up the lever. And we use it in the middle slot. And we push it up. There we go.
That was close.
Too close.
Lucky escape. But then this is Indiana Jones. He always gets close encounters like that. Right, okay. We're very, very, very nearly there now. Almost done.
Stick close, kid. This could be dangerous.
I'll take my chances.
Okay, this is quite difficult. This is a maze. There's no doubt about that. A little bit more extreme to the one we saw earlier on today in the jungle. This is a much larger scale with much more doors. Trouble is, so many of these doors will take you back to the start. There are the occasional door, and if you make a wrong choice, you can go back through it and have another go. But there are quite a lot that will take you back to the start. So again, you need to have good memory skills. So, I'm going to go in this left door. Okay, now I'm going to go in the left door again. Now this, I can't remember if it's different each time you play it. It's possible. Now, Sophia Hapgood at the moment of time isn't really following, but she will do it eventually. She'll follow once you know you've got the right route. Now again, I'm going to assume it's the right way to go. I'm going for the right door. It's the wrong door. This one you can actually backtrack and have another go. So we'll go to the left door. But so far, so good. Right, now we're going to go up these stairs. But again, Sophia isn't really making a lot of choices here. Okay, again, it's a 50-50 shout. Left or right? Make your choice. I'm going to assume the right one is the right door. So we go in the right door. I don't want to lose it here. Right, again, we've got another go at it. So we'll go in the left door. Bingo! Fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. There we go. So now we've got to make our way through here without getting burnt to a crisp. Because some of these platforms will fall beneath you. So again, we need to have another go. Because that was wrong. They should respawn. There we go. So once you've done it successfully, then Sophia will also follow suit. But every time you've done a one will be taken away. Okay, this is actually my third attempt now. Right, okay. Jamie. make the correct choice. So it's like an extreme game of nightmare. So we go to there. We go to there. And there. To there. To there. To there. Right, superb. Your turn.
Are you coming?
Hold your horses.
Now she'll do it first time. She always does. She's a smarty pants. But in saying that, Indiana Jones is also a bit of a smarty pants. But he didn't do it first time. It took him 3 attempts. It took me 3 attempts.
Nice moves.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's just showing off really, isn't it? Okay, we're very, very, very nearly there now. We're making good progress here. Again, it looks superb, it really does.
Here's your shining city.
Not what I expected, that's for sure.
And the place is still humming, maintaining the air pressure for untold centuries.
And of course, it's under the water. Right, this is the final confrontation. Okay, before the final confrontation between good and evil, unfortunately we've got one of these horrible puzzles which requires all 3 stones. So again, yes, it's time consuming, it takes ages, but I'm going to edit down as much as I possibly can for this video. So again, start things off with the largest stone and make your way to the smallest stone. And then it's a case of just trying to figure it out. But yes, I'm going to give it a try.
Still nothing. Nothing again. What's well-aligned mean, I wonder?
Okay, so far it's taken me about 20 minutes, but yeah, this is taking an absolute lifetime.
That didn't do anything.
I would love to know how many possible combinations there could possibly be, but it's a case of just keep moving one along and just trying
Still
every possible combination, and eventually we're going to get there. Okay, after about 25 minutes, I think I've got it. So, we're going to use the world stone. Right, we need the setting sun. We also do need, in between, the new moon and the waxing moon. And also, we need the east sea. Right, we hit the spindle.
Uh-oh.
What did you do now, Indy?
I think I turned it on.
You see, Colonel? I told you Jones would be of some use to us.
Kerner, I knew I smelled a rat.
All I smell, Herr Jones, is your fear. Don't move.
Mein Gott, how beautiful! Congratulations, Dr. Jones. You've just handed the Third Reich its ultimate victory.
It'll take more than a few orichalcum bombs to conquer the world, Uberman.
Bombs? The gods don't need bombs.
Take a look around. What do you think this astonishing machinery was used for?
Now, you can actually die here. Make the wrong choices, you could die.
Well, that's a mystery we'll never unravel.
Wrong! As Plato himself well knew, this was a factory for manufacturing higher beings.
While you've been wandering around, we've been stockpiling orichalcum.
And now we have all we need. Are you ready for the greatest moment in history, Doctor?
I'll pass, thanks.
Scientific discoveries belong to the bold, Jones. That's something you, of all people, should understand.
Didn't you notice all those hideously deformed bones?
Experiments gone awry, unworthy slaves sacrificed in the name of knowledge. Progress has its price, you know.
Maybe they were all too human, like you.
Subhuman, you mean? They were destroyed by their physical imperfections when they gazed at the awesome power of this device.
Fortunately, we suffer from no such imperfection.
Do you really believe this machine still works?
Why not? Everything else we found here certainly does. Think of it. As a god, I shall know everything, be everywhere, rule everyone.
We both shall rule, Herr Doctor.
Eh? Don't be silly, Colonel. You're not prepared for this.
We shall see.
Swell. Send me a postcard from Valhalla.
One more step and you'll get there first.
You can't leave now. We're just beginning our experiment.
Don't let me stop you.
And we can't begin without a guinea pig, can we? Now, if you'll kindly step onto the platform.
No!
What?
If anyone's going to become a god, it must be me.
You don't make me laugh.
I am in charge of this operation, you spineless sausage. Activate the machine.
A test is a test. Plato suggested 10 beads. Let's try that.
Wait!
What now, Jones?
You're making a big mistake, Kerner.
How so?
Most of Plato's numbers were way off target. Just a thought.
You may be right. We should divide by 10. Try 1 bead.
1 bead it is.
Good luck.
Himmel! It's working!
Sort of.
A small bead for a small man, eh, Jones? Now it's your turn.
You don't need orichalcum, you need a miracle.
Nonsense! I'll start with Plato's number. 10 beads should do the trick. Now position yourself. Mach schnell. That's better. Here goes.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, this can result in death.
Let's talk this over.
There's no time. How many beads should we use?
No beads, you crazy old man.
Come now, Doctor. Where's your scientific curiosity?
Listen, what if Plato's error went the other way?
How do you mean?
You can't buy gun it for a couple of beads.
All right, Jones. You decide. How many beads should we use?
No beads. Forget your stupid obsession.
Really, Dr. Jones, get a grip on yourself.
Please, Professor, don't make me do this.
Look on the bright side. You'll be leaving your cares behind.
Please, Professor, I've got classes to teach.
Stop whining, man. How many beads should we use?
No beads. Let's get out of here.
Not yet.
You know, you'd make a much better god than me.
That goes without saying, but there's no reason to turn up your nose at the chance to become one of the lesser immortals.
For your sake, I hope this doesn't work.
Why not?
Once I'm a god, I'm sending you straight to hell.
I'm offering you immortality. Is that the thanks I get?
You ever hear the term angry god? Wait till you see me.
Hang on. Perhaps I haven't thought this through. You want to go first. You're scheming against me in spite of my generosity. Well, you won't get the upper hand that way. Stand aside, Jones. 98, 99, 100 beads.
Well, I got out of it.
Prepare to feel my wrath.
Superb.
Indy,
Follow me, Sophia. Hurry. You know, a lot of my discoveries seem like tall tales even to me. At least there's some evidence this time.
then again, maybe not. What was that for?
To ease the pain.
Okay, everybody, that's my Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis long play done. I did it in 3 videos, not too bad for my first ever long play series. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Jamie from Wilderness Games. Please like this comment, please share, please subscribe to our channel. If there's a fan page you want to switch to something more games, you find it fairly easily. Please remember to click the bell icon and notify you visit Longplay today. Now these are videos you haven't been making and live streams every Friday night. You can time 8 o'clock on my way. It's easy. Ciao, bye. See ya. While the game in turn implies that the Mayans were also inspired by Atlantis, Barwood intended that the Atlantean. The backgrounds were pencil sketched with deluxe paint. No, wrong. Given a layer of basic colour and then converted and touched up with 500. What the game in turn implies that the Mayans were inspired by Atlantis, Barwood intended the Atlantean art to have an alien feel to it, with the machine similarly called. I still can't do it. The Atlantean artifacts and architecture. Right, Jamie. Architect. I can't say that. Architecture. Okay, on we go. Now, once Barwood and Felstein completed the outline. Architecture. The Atlantean artifacts and architecture. Jamie, architecture. Given a layer of basic colour and then converted and touched with 256 colours. Mostly were colours. Mostly they were mouse drawn with deluxe paint.
Uh-oh, that didn't work very well.
I love the sound effects of the game, but anyway, his head fell off. So, plan B. We're going to use the ill sculpture, and we're going to throw that into the pool of water.
I don't think that'll work.
Into the water.
Hey, it's getting hot.
There you go. Fantastic. Okay. We walk to the slag?
I don't need a worthless heap of slag.
Okay, we arrive at a prison cell. However, we've come in at the wrong entrance. So we've got to try and go another way, because we've got to try and get rid of that guard. What a nasty way to go. Anyway, we can talk to her from here.
I can't from here.
Pardon you. Okay.